Do you have cows?
No, the neighbors do. I'm going to go pick some up later today.
Oh.
Not in cow form anymore.
Oh. A good burger for dinner, huh?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Connecting with Our Community. We are so excited. Dani and I are excited to be here today with Teena Rairigh with Supplemental CEO. Hi, Teena.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
I am excited to share your story with everybody. So I think we should just dive right into it.
Yeah. Tell us, what is Supplemental CEO, Teena?
So 4 years ago, I started my own business. It's called Supplemental CEO, and I go into small businesses. I have a love and a passion for entrepreneurs. What I was finding in the Lansing area was that people had these small businesses, but they didn't have the people in place to really take them to the next level, to get to that over the hump or into the growth phase. So they had a great idea, a great plan. Maybe they're like really amazing at whatever the service or product that they offer, but they're a little fuzzy on some of the business aspects. And so I kind of laugh because those are the things I'm good at that no one else likes to do. And I have no creative ideas of my own other than when it comes to thinking outside the box in their businesses. So it ends up being a perfect meshing. And they're businesses that probably are ready for a business manager, but maybe they don't have the funds to do that, because to find a great business manager, you're looking at $50,000 to $70,000 a year. And especially with the economy the way it is right this second, that's really unrealistic. So I come in on a fractional basis. Fractional services are kind of a new thing where I come in a few hours a month. You get my expertise, my help. It's a lot of hand holding, a lot of just working with people. Being a business owner is really lonely. So I spend a lot of time with them on strategic planning. And right now, of course, we're working on, business recovery plans, that kind of thing. Everyone's going to be hit a little bit or a lot, depending on the business. And so we kind of are working strategic plans to offset that.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about like a business recovery plan? How does that work? Now, everything's so uncertain and new for everyone right now.
Yeah. So, it doesn't have to be anything scary. So, if you're a business that's not having any hits to your business at all right now, you want to have a business recovery plan for 4 to 6 months out, because everyone's income is going to be affected. It's going to trickle down kind of depending on where you're at. And it's a little bit like having a flood at your house. You're not quite sure where that trickle is going to come from or how it's going to be affected. This is a different thing than anything that's ever happened before. So there's different effects. It's not like an economic slump where we know how to plan against it. So for my businesses that are sitting really great right now, we're coming up with really strategic marketing plans, making sure that our rates are competitive, doing market surveys with the competitors, really working on our current clientele base, really upping the customer service. And then for the people that it is affecting right this second, I have a couple of businesses that have had no business for the past 2 months. We've looked into different things. So different sources, different revenue streams. I keep telling people 2020 is going to be the year where it's going to be uncomfortable. And whether that's, God working to get us into growth mode, or whether it's just going to be just plain gross for the year, we may have to get outside our comfort zone a little bit, and it's going to take a lot of hard work. You may work twice as hard this year and make the same amount as last year, but keep in mind, if you work less than that, your income may adjust. The beautiful thing about the Lansing area is that we have the opportunity to recoup some of that income. One of the companies I work with is a commercial painting company with MSU closing down, going online in the fall. Huge revenue problem for them because they do a lot of stuff for the student housing turnover. So we've come up with plans. We've reached out to people, actually helped them find it's a project that's a little bit further away than what they would normally go. It's still within the state, but it's a complete renovation of a property somewhere further away. And so it's not something that they've always done. It's not something in their comfort zone, but we talked about it, and it actually could be a blessing in disguise, and it could be a great way to move forward, making more profit in a different way. So while it's a scary time, I also think it's a great time that people may be coming up with the next big idea, the next thing that's going to take their company to the next level. There's opportunity in this if you're looking for it. And I know this is going to be a little cheesy, but so much of it is attitude. It's the way you look at it. It's, is that glass half full? How can I make that last? How do I figure that out? And there are a lot of programs that are out there to help people right now, and people really want to support local. So if you're a smaller local business, I think there's a lot of ways to get a lot of support.
Right. And you talk about, the entrepreneurs, we are used to feeling uncomfortable, right? And we're used to thinking outside the box and being creative in our businesses. So it's awesome that you are there to, like you said, kind of hold our hands, take us along the way and help grow our business during this time. And what I saw is, if you look at some of the biggest companies, some of their biggest growth happened during like a downturn or a hard time, right? And so I'm super excited that you are out there helping people and thinking outside the box for us and doing a lot of research on all these programs and things.
Yeah, it's been hours and hours of research and looking into things. And, frankly, the last 3 years, businesses have not spent a lot of money on marketing. It's been kind of the, businesses come, people know about it, the reputation has carried it. And everyone kind of looked at me like I grew 3 heads when I said the first thing we need to figure out is our marketing. It's number one. You got to figure it out. And even more crucial is the online marketing right now. So having a presence, whether it's on Facebook or LinkedIn or Alignable, whatever platform you're using to reach people, if it's your MailChimp email list, whatever it is, getting out there to people, because those people who are less affected are going to want to support. And and we have to spend money anyway. We're going to have to spend it, buying groceries and those type of things. Those decisions that we make every day and where we spend our dollars, hopefully people will be really thinking about that. I think that's going to be critical as we move forward as well. Being really conscious where your dollars and showing where your values are. I was on a phenomenal webinar last week, and it talked all about how the values are coming out, because there's been companies that I've looked at and been like, those don't align with what I'm, I went somewhere yesterday that weren't wearing face masks, such a silly thing, but I was really like, and now I'm really sad I can't go there because it's one of my favorite places, but if they don't care enough to protect their customers, then I don't really want to patronize them. So I'm warning everybody that your PR is really important right now, because the message you send out, you have to make sure that you feel confident enough that if you might lose customers or clientele from it, that's okay, that your values are that strong. But you got to know what they are to be able to portray them. So
yeah. And a little personal side note, I know that you saw this coming long before a lot of people did. I know you've talked about it. And like you said, sometimes people look at you like you're crazy, like, oh, this isn't good. There's nothing going to happen. We're not going to be affected. And so you called it early. So to me, that's pretty special. And I want someone like that by my side to help guide my business in its growth. And you have helped our company, Community Realty. I know you've helped grow the company from, a single broker to a full company and beyond now. And I think right now is an excellent time for someone to have a consultation with you and see if maybe you'd be the right fit. So how does that work if we want to have a consultation with you and see how you might benefit our company?
Yeah, it's super easy. People can reach out to me. You can find Supplemental CEO at my website, supplementalceo.com, on Facebook. Reach out, send a message, and it's free to do an initial consult. I'll spend an hour with anybody. Right now, I'm a little bit more free with my time, not because I have extra time, but just because I think business is needed a little bit more. And, not everybody's the right fit. Some people just want to bounce. Like a lot of people are bouncing their safety plans. To give you guys an idea, the OSHA plans are about 15 to 18 pages long to safely go back to work. I know some people didn't have those, so people were coming to me trying to get templates, that kind of thing. I'm here to help people out, whether they become a client or not.
Thank you so much for sharing all that, Teena.
Thanks
we
for having
have
me.
some fun questions that we asked all our guests. Are you up for it? 5 fun facts about Teena?
Absolutely.
Okay, so first question, what does community mean to you?
So to me, community is all about finding those people that contribute to your world, whether it's personally, in business, finding those people, whatever it is, church, school, your office, those people that will support you and take care of you and contribute to your growth.
That's
love
a great
that
answer.
So good. Okay. So here's mine. What is your favorite snack or food?
I have to admit, I'm really into pizza.
That's my answer too. Oh my gosh, Teena, we need to eat some pizza together.
Right?
Is there people that don't like pizza?
There are, I think, or at least maybe it's not their favorite, but I can live on pizza, all different kinds. So Teena and I, we should be quarantined together, just eating all pizza.
Okay, and another fun one, cats or dogs?
Well, I live in an old farmhouse out in the middle of the country, so we've got a little bit of everything out here, but I probably lean more towards cats, although most of my cats are not barn cats.
Do you have cows?
No, the neighbors do. I'm going to go pick some up later today.
Oh.
Not in cow form anymore.
Oh. A good burger for dinner, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Teena, we have so much in common. Cats is my answer too. So what is your favorite vacation destination in Michigan?
So I grew up in Ludington, so I have to say Ludington, but we also really love visiting the UP.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ludington is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, and last one. What is your daily non-negotiable?
So I'm really nerdy and analytical. That's why I'm really good at helping people. But I have to have my to-do list every day.
Yes.
It's really critical that to take care of my clients well, that I don't forget things or miss things. And got my list every day, and it's kind of how I live and breathe. So I've got it duplicated electronically as well in case there's a fire, because I'm the planner. It's what I do.
That is awesome. Yes. Well, thank you, Teena, for joining us today. And thanks to everyone for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Dani Fairman.
And I'm Melanie McNamara. And together, we're connecting with our community. Bye-bye.
Bye.